Hey everybody, welcome back to another riveting episode of SCNS Live. Were you just like...
No.
Okay, so we've got a lot packed in for the show tonight. We're going to be talking about TV shows and their cancellations, because that list was long. We actually decided to pick just a few to talk about because the list kind of went on forever.
Rob's going to go into some detail about that.
Exactly. But before we get started, you need to know who's here on our panel tonight. You, of course, have me, Cora, the prettiest on the table. You have Rob Entropy on the panel tonight, a rare treat for all of you. How does it feel, Rob?
I'm alright.
And, of course... Jason the Excretion.
Oh! Gotta add that to the list.
I hope you get the mouth herpes.
No.
God, that is very rude of you. I don't like these at all. Anyway, like I said, it's going to be an awesome show. Matt and BC are not here. They're off looking at half-naked men.
Without me?
We wish them well.
They went to La Bear?
Yeah, something about that. I knew they were going to be looking at half-naked men, though.
Oh, okay.
Half-naked, muscular, oiled men.
Whatever floats their boat.
I'm not one to judge.
I'm not judging.
I mean, I always kind of suspected it anyway. Come on.
I feel left out and sad.
You should.
Why?
I like looking at the beefcake. Maybe sometimes touching the top of the beef.
Well, maybe they'll be here to tell us all about that next week when they come, after they see their half-naked men movie. So, anyway. It's hey, whatever floats. I'm not judging. I am not judging. It's good that they want to be free with it like that, Which one's the top? Okay, anyway.
BC.
Yeah, I get BC's top.
But also, we got some Injustice 2 talk because Injustice 2 is awesome, like the shirt says. I love the game. Anyway.
Haven't played it.
And it started a bit of controversy, a little bit of hurt feelings, so we're going to settle it with a good old-fashioned tournament. So we'll be announcing the brackets and everything later. I wish we had a graphic of that. But anyway, as we always do...
I'll explain that damn tournament later.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, she's doing this.
So we're going to have a tournament against each other. I don't know what the winner gets, though. What does the winner get?
Bragging rights.
$10,000.
What, really?
Should I just say what I want? Because I'm going to win. I want Transformers.
Wait, you think?
Not the new ones. They suck.
You think?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to kill everybody.
You think?
Yeah. I would destroy you all.
You think?
Anyway.
Jason's just got a big ego, but he's going to go down.
It's a euphemism for penis.
Phrasing.
What can I throw at his head?
I don't know, but you can kick off some,
Oh, yes, we do have some news to get onto before we can talk about all the shows.
The names will be pronounced properly.
Yes, we'll actually have a new show where everything's pronounced as it should be.
We hope.
So let's kick it off to Jason with some super cool nerd news.
Pay attention, BC. This is how it's done. Super cool nerd news brought to you by Cinelinks.com. Cinelinks.com for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Keep it on Cinelinks.com. Our first news of the day came with a huge press conference to announce Destiny 2. Now, they showed us some gameplay. Some players actually got to get hands-on with it. Admittedly, the little trailers that we've seen have been very entertaining, but now we actually see some gameplay and some of the newer features in the game, including a new heads-up display, new strikes, new crucibles. You'll be going to new planets, and one of the best things, you don't have to go to orbit before you go to another planet now. I love that on its own. Also, we'll be seeing more of the Gaul, more weapons, tanks. We are getting tanks. How did they make Halo 2 better? They gave you the Scorpion. Yes, roll over some people, crush them, and then shoot somebody. I am all for it. The press conference ran about an hour. They did get some people up on stage to handle it. What I'm most excited about is they said this game would allow us to carry our characters from Destiny 1 over to Destiny 2. I want to see how that is executed. However, Destiny 2 comes out September 8th. Look for that. I know we're going to be playing it. I'm going to get it on PS4 so I can play with all the guys until they get tired of it and don't want to play it anymore. So
2 weeks.
September 8th, Destiny 2 drops, and honestly, it looks pretty good. Up next, we have the Star Trek Discovery trailer. Now, there is a bit of controversy over this show, which I'll get to later, but it takes place 10 years before Enterprise, and it'll be the first television series from Star Trek since 2005, which is kind of hard to fathom. That's just... it is a very diverse crew, and the two central characters will be Commander Michael Burnham, who is played by Sonequa Martin Green, and Michelle Yeoh as Captain Philippa... I guess it's Georgia.
Philippa
Georgiou?
Something like that.
Anyway, it looks like it's going to be the journey of Michael Burnham's character becoming captain eventually. The thing is, also we do see some characters from previous series. We see Sarek, which is Spock's father, in case you didn't know. I thought that was a nice little touch. We'll see other characters that we maybe saw in the first rebooted Star Trek movie as well. Now, the big controversy about this show... Oh, wait, I don't want to get to that just yet. It was announced for 13 episodes. It has been increased to 15. Here's where the problem comes in. This show will be behind a paywall on CBS's All Access, and Star Trek fans are not about that bullshit. I honestly don't think I am either. If they want to put the show on cable, that's fine. Star Trek has usually been something that's been very accessible, which is the reason it's probably gathered such the fan following that it's had. Putting it behind a paywall is a dumb move, but we'll see how that goes for you, CBS. Airing this fall. And also airing this fall will be The Orville, Seth MacFarlane's new show on Fox. Yes, it's going to be an hour-long comedy spoofing Star Trek. He will play the captain of a ship, a recent divorcee who finds out his ex-wife is his first officer. Laughs abound and a bunch of jokes. It's Galaxy Quest. It's fucking Galaxy Quest. Seth MacFarlane ripped off Galaxy Quest, which is a good movie in its own right. But that doesn't mean you get to go and make a spoof of a spoof. So, the vein popped in my head. Gonna move on. It's going to take place 300 years in the future. And it's going to star Adrian Palicki, Seth MacFarlane, and Norm Macdonald. And I got nothing on this friggin'. Go watch Galaxy Quest.
I'll watch it. It'll probably be good.
Just go watch Galaxy Quest. In other news, Netflix has announced, well, it's kind of announced, we will be getting a Dark Crystal prequel series. There's not much about it. It's supposed to be called Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. It'll follow 3 Gelflings who discover the secret of the Skeksis. Skeksis. See, there's my first mispronunciation.
Yeah, you
Skeksis. I'm Skeksy, and I know it.
No.
Filming starts this fall. Nothing has been announced for it, but it is good to see the Dark Crystal revived. If you remember the classic done by Jim Henson and all those wonderful Muppets they had in there, now think what they can do with the technology they have today. I'm excited. Okay, we'll wait for the end. And other Netflix news, The Witcher will be made into a live-action series for Netflix. Now, in case you didn't know, Andrzej Sapkowski, who wrote the original Witcher series, receives none of the royalties from the game. That's right, none of the royalties. 3 games, sold a lot of them, he gets nothing. However, he will be creative consultant on this show, which will span his 8 books that he's written. He did say, I'm thrilled that Netflix will be doing an adaptation of my story, staying true to the source material and themes that I have spent 30 years writing. No release date or casting has been announced as of this time, but Witcher series on Netflix based on the books. If you're like me and you read the books, you should be excited about this. I hope it's good. Hey, did y'all know they're going to make a new South Park game called Fractured Butthole? Yes, you did, because we've been talking about it for a fucking year now. But, stop me if you heard this one, we have a release date. October 17th, Fractured Butthole will drop on systems, maybe. I'm not willing to put my name on this anymore. Let's just say it's a hard maybe, okay? However, to make up to possibly you just being like, this game is never coming out, and until it's in my hand, I'm never going to buy it, they will include a copy of Stick of Truth with it. So I guess that's kind of a bonus, because Stick of Truth was a great game. They did release a new trailer that played today, which was very Civil War-ish and has a farting hero. I'm sure Pee Wee Herman will be fine and happy with this after him playing the Spleen. Is the Spleen? from Mystery Men. Yeah, the spleen. Yes.
And the spleen.
Yes. That's a good one.
What's wrong, guys?
And because BC's not here and I fucking love science, we're going to talk about a story that has some scientific news. Now, I totally fucked that up. Anyway, by accident, they have now created the world's hottest pepper. Move aside the Carolina Reaper, which had the previous title, and it's not in the USA anymore. We now have the Dragon's Breath chili, which is just the most awesome name for any pepper out there. Now, why shouldn't you eat this thing? Because it will fucking kill you. Basically, no one has eaten this thing yet, and it was actually created by accident because they were looking to use the medicinal properties as an anesthetic because it numbs the area. However, this thing is supposedly ranked at a 2.48 million Schofield. Now, military pepper spray, which we've been sprayed with, clocks in at about 2 million Schofield, which I didn't know it was that bad, by the way. I kind of regret getting sprayed by this. But this pepper, let me tell you, and I know one of our people out there, one of our friends is watching this right now, like, challenge accepted. Here's the dangers of eating this pepper. It will literally burn your airways. You will receive burns in your airways, and it will kill you. It will choke you without air, and you will also possibly die from anaphylactic shock, which, as I hear, isn't a good way to go. So, the Dragon's Breath chili, you can't buy this thing. I'm kind of glad because I know somebody would just probably kill themselves over eating this pepper.
There would be a YouTube challenge.
Yeah. It is, oh God. It is for medicinal purposes, not, I'm going to make this chili spicy. So that has been your, one last thing, because Cinelinx has this week launched its new app. If you enjoyed the Cinelinx game, which had a very successful Kickstarter, now an app has been made that you can play on your devices. You can meet up with friends. It's actually rather fun. I haven't really had a chance to play it too much. I know that my movie trivia is not as great playing this game. I kind of feel stupid playing it. But if you enjoyed the card game and playing it with friends, now you can play across worlds, and it's actually pretty good. Go check it out on Google Play and iOS stores and download it today. That has been your super cool nerd news brought to you by Cinelinx.com.
And yet still a better track record than BC,
Probably.
even with the flub up.
Probably. Have y'all tried the Cinelinx game yet? Because I got on it a little bit the morning it launched. I played for about 30 minutes, and I had like work to do and stuff.
I played today and got my ass whooped. Like 100 and something to 40.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad.
My phone doesn't have the space.
Why don't you just buy another SD card?
Because all of it's on my phone. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a smart person.
I mean, no. You can just buy a new card.
Not touching that one.
Just buy a new card. New SD card. Solves that problem. My wife did the same thing, actually. She was like, my phone has no more space. And I went, we could just buy a new card? And we went through that. But that was something me and Chris were trying to do earlier. Oh, wait a minute. She might be watching this show. I'm not going to say that. Anyway. So, okay. News this week. What did you guys think? You actually had something that you had before we went live, though, that I was interested in.
See, was it the movie?
Uh-huh.
All right. So, I'm really fucking excited for this. So, fans of Saint Seiya will also be excited because there is a live action film in the works for the original Saint Seiya manga.
Who's making? Is there anything who's making it or whatever?
Yes, it'll be a collaboration with Toei Animation and
I'm sold.
And a really good film company, which is a Chinese company. They're going to be co-producing it. They already have their director. I'm gonna totally butcher this name, and I'm sorry. Tomasz Baginski. He's a Polish director. He has directed some other Japanese short films before, so possibly a good thing. We will see. I haven't looked up any of his work yet, but I'm excited because Toei's got creative rights here, so they've got me.
The suits are gonna look Power Rangers.
I'm okay with that because they kind of did anyway.
Very shiny though.
I know. I'm excited. I really hope they make them that really super
How many
chromatic.
figures? You still have the one figure, right?
I still have just the one figure,
Okay.
but that's mostly because whenever I look up the figures, they're expensive.
I know the feeling.
I got a cheap one. The cheapest one of the set is $60. The next cheapest one is $120.
You see this Megazord up here?
I don't want to. I don't.
They make a called Chigokin Megazord for this one. That's much better. $300. I just don't know how I'm gonna. Actually, I can't buy it. I can't pay for it. I could have paid for it today, but instead I had to secure lodging because we're going to San Diego Comic-Con, and it's gonna be awesome. We found us a nice place, really close. So join us for our blog adventures for San Diego Comic-Con, and Rob's going.
If there are any.
If
there are any.
No, there will be because that's all we're doing while we're there.
Okay.
Y'all don't know the magic that I wish everybody was going, honestly. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be you, me, BC, and Ricardo to take pictures. So it's going to be great. I hope y'all are ready for our San Diego Comic-Con trip. I hated missing last year. You need to go. We need to bust your cherry on this.
One, one phrasing. Two,
Really?
with the way time off works at my job, that will be difficult.
That's why you need to pre-plan.
See, the way my bank account is set up, I got to go to my checking and put it in my savings.
Hey, we have this planned out fair. The most we're spending is like for lodging, so we're good.
I don't get carryover PTO.
Oh, ooh. Well, neither do I. So I have to take all of my like 17 days I get for a year. Anyway, so regardless, we are going back to San Diego Comic-Con. It's going to be awesome. If anybody wants to donate any money to Jason's new San Diego Comic-Con exclusives fund, I accept PayPal. It's PayPal Jason. You can just Jason the X5 at AOL.com. If you want to donate money for Jason to buy San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, they're very expensive. I need them.
Don't donate to him.
I need your money.
He don't need your money.
I need those exclusives. I already saw like a couple of the exclusives.
Either donate money or get 1 million of your friends to watch this show.
There you go. Do that.
I prefer the latter. The latter.
Support my toy habit. Anyway, because one of them's a 5-figure box set of Thor, and it's finally a 6-inch Legends Jane Foster Thor, which I want. I know they'll probably release it later, but I want that. They have a Grand Admiral Thrawn, which I want that desperately. It's just, I need the monies. I need the monies.
By the way, No Earth, yes, we are going to Famous Monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That is our recent announcement. We are going, we got accepted for Famous Monsters. Looks like it's going to be a fun convention.
Yeah.
We're hoping that we can maybe talk to some of them before the show. Next week, maybe we can get a short interview of what you guys can expect. Maybe tour the facility, something along the lines of that. But look for that hopefully next week. We'll try to contact them. Anyway, anything else in the news y'all are looking at? Destiny
Star
Junior?
Trek.
Tell me about Star Trek, Rob, because you've been like on the fence, off the fence.
Okay, I'm intrigued about what I'm seeing. Like, okay, it's Star Trek. I'm one of those secret Trekkies. I don't know everything, but it's like Star Trek. Yeah, okay, wonderful. However, the thing is,
I was surprised at how much knowledge you have of Star Trek.
This show, the problem he talked about with CBS is a problem that everyone's having right now. People love Star Trek. It's awesome. But no one wants to pay money to a cable company where some people are paying anywhere from $140 to $200 or over, and then pay CBS $5 more a month, or with tax about $7 more a month, to watch one TV show. You've got to be kidding me. Now, the other thing they're doing is it's going to be on Netflix 24 hours after it airs on CBS and on CBS All Access.
Oh.
However,
no.
This is Netflix everywhere outside the U.S. 188 countries outside the U.S. will get to see this TV series. But if you live within the U.S., you need to pay CBS for All Access to watch that show.
What the fuck?
That is some bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some
Now, maybe I might pay for it. I don't know, because during the summer, don't judge me. I watch Big Brother, and I pay for the All Access, but I didn't really watch it last year, so I honestly don't know if we want to get it this year. Mm-hmm. But I mean, this is on you. Like I said, the show looks good. Apparently, what it looks like to me is Michael Burnham, the girl that Sasha Sonequa Martin Green is playing. It looks like she's raised or has spent a lot of time with Vulcans, particularly growing up with Sarek. So she's a human that was raised like a Vulcan. She still try to use the Vulcan logic and everything, but she has full access to her emotions. She's actually trying to suppress them, and at one point in the trailer, you see the captain's telling her, Starfleet doesn't fire first, and you can see the anger in her face, like, well, we need to do something now, or we need to fire.
What's with the weird ass looking Klingons, by the way, in that scene?
That's another one that people are like, what the hell? Because, okay, it's 10 years before Kirk.
That could have been a whole new race.
We knew that the Klingons during Kirk's era were under some virus that had affected them and made them look more human. Years went by and they eventually got back their little horn ridge in their head or whatever. The only other things I've heard from a friend of mine was that these may be Imperial Klingons. Before the virus, that's what they look like. Then the virus affected them, they became human, then they started to get their traits back. But other than that, these are some weird looking freaking Klingons. And these are the only, there's one other alien they show you, but you don't know what it is. But these Klingons are like, what? So, I mean, I'm going to watch the pilot episode, of course, because they're going to show that to you on CBS.
So we'll get that one on network.
Yes. The very, I wrote an article for Cinelinx, and I said CBS is like a drug dealer. They're going to give you that first one for free, and the rest, your ass got to pay. So.
Dirty birdie. Okay, if you got something to say.
I got to get on this real quick.
Okay. You're a big Star Trek fan.
I'm a Trek nerd. I got real mixed emotion on this, truthfully. I like the idea that we're seeing possibly what's going to be a new Trek anthology series, which is what this is starting to look like.
It's really. Professor Chris K, who didn't get introduced to the
That's
game.
right, thank you. Oh, shame.
I'm sorry, Chris. I still love you.
You owe me. But I digress.
Really
Okay, truth be told, I am the thing is, it just irks the hell out of me, is that the rest of the world, you're going to be able to get this on Netflix. They made this whole deal with them. Yet they want, of course, you're paying your $8 a month on Netflix, whatever. I just burns the hell out of me on this. Now I'm wondering if they're gonna do after the whole series is done, the first series is done, are they just gonna do like what they've been doing with CW shows and rolling it directly to Netflix here stateside? I don't know, but the problem I have is that you're giving this what I consider exclusive to 100 and some odd 80 countries, 190 countries around the world. Yet you're expecting me, okay, I'll get first access to it, but I gotta, go pay for your sub-service that pretty much has nothing going for it right now, save the spinoff to The Good Wife, and that's about it. And I don't know. I will say there's one positive of this Trek that I am actually kind of excited about, and that's the return of Harry Mudd. Ray Wilson is Harry Mudd.
Harry Mudd.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's going to be awesome.
But still, you're gonna have to give me a big incentive. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can pay for their service. All right.
Yeah.
Professor, done.
Thank you very much for that lip syncing, Jason.
It seems much more. You can't see Chris.
I'm doing.
I will pantomime his words for you.
See what I'm doing right now.
I will pantomime his motions.
He's flipping me off. I'm excited about Destiny 2 because it looks good, and I'm ready to jump back on this train that I seem to have just kind of gotten off of. Rob, is everybody going to play this with me or what?
I am not anxious for Destiny 2. And the only reason why is because of the first Destiny game and their raids. Mm-hmm. I'm a moderate gamer. I'm not a super gamer. I'm not on Destiny all the time. When I first got it, I was on all the time. But I'm doing the campaign. I'm not doing PvP. That's not my thing. When I finally did the strikes and stuff, I did find that when you get to the raids, they have these jumping puzzles in every goddamn raid that annoys the hell out of me. And it's frustrating because, hey, I'm trying to jump with a bunch of people that have done the raid already multiple times, and it's like, I get to go with my friends and go to this raid, and now I'm holding them back because I'm fucking up on this jumping puzzle, jumping from this thing to this thing, or jump from here, or you fall off and hit jump so you go back up. I mean, come on. Or you have to jump and turn. I was sick and tired of that. That's one thing. I mean, when the last DLC for Destiny came out, I didn't even buy it. I was pretty much done by that time. So, I mean, it looks good, but I'm not excited for it.
Well, I think you'll get on the hype train. I think you will.
Probably.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna skip Destiny this time. I got burned the first time. I'm just gonna save my money for Red Dead Redemption 2.
You still got plenty of time for that one.
Well, that comes out it's about the same time too, so I'm just gonna save my money and get that instead. I'm done with Destiny. I'm sorry. I'm done with it. If they gave me some incentive like, hey, you get to fly your ship around the galaxy, and hey, you get to involve yourself in dogfighting type stuff with that. Yeah, maybe I'd throw a little change down. Shut up. Don't even do that. Jackass. But no, I'm sorry. I won't spend that money. I'm not going to spend the money on the game. I'm not. I got other things I got to take care of.
I'm not doing that. Anyway. I'm excited about The Witcher on Netflix, mainly because I did not know the guy that wrote the damn books these games are based off of gets no money. No money. He gets nothing. How the fuck does that happen?
Well, it also happened with The Last Unicorn. The creator, the author of the books, got no royalties from the film.
Fuck that. No.
Yeah.
I am willing to watch this series out of spite. I do a lot of things out of spite. And I do them well. But that, at least he'll get something from this. That is bullshit. So, I've enjoyed the Witcher game. So, do I really want to see, from the game on screen? Have y'all even played The Witcher? Has anyone else played The Witcher?
I have not played The Witcher. I mean...
Well, that's great.
Do we want to see him right from there? Is that the perfect representation?
I'd like to see from the beginning.
Okay.
Beginning of Geralt's journey.
Okay.
Now, I don't know The Witcher. I mean, I only just found out when I found about this TV series that it was books before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did
Same,
not know.
yeah.
Oh, they're really good.
Is The Witcher... I mean, I've seen cutscenes from the game.
It's not just him,
Is it kind of like that movie with Vin Diesel, the witch hunter thing or whatever?
Hell no! No!
Yeah.
No!
Is he not going out searching down
No!
supernatural?
No! Stop! No, it's not. I think the story will be best. I think the story will be best told from the. Oh God. Just it has nothing to do with Vin Diesel. Nothing at all.
No, but I'm saying the kind of character he played, not about Vin Diesel.
No.
No,
It has nothing to do with Vin Diesel.
You should probably just stop talking while you're ahead.
He's just stuck on one thing. I'm saying that.
I think I think it'd be a good series just to watch. If you haven't read the books and you want more of an immersive series and just going around and swinging two different swords and whatnot, this is the game. Shut the hell up. Anyway,
Children.
I think it's going to be good as a TV series. I think it does work as a long-running TV series. We could at least get four solid seasons, and plus, it's Netflix. I don't have to worry about any PG crap. Just tell the story.
I mean, if there's 8 books, I mean, you do a book a season. That's 8 years of programming.
I don't feel as though they're never going to go linear through all the books. It's just something that as book readers who see these properties go to screen, it's not going to be totally linear in a book.
Oh yeah, I mean, nothing is.
I think the books, like I said, this is 30 years worth of lore, so I think there is a bit of room for interpretation considering how dated the material is. I can say the same thing about the Gunslinger books.
Right, and also with the Witcher series, the author is going to be working closely with them.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he worked out a deal to get some money this time.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Because his last negotiation, he got fucked.
Oh, shut up, Carl. Shut up, Carl.
What did he say?
I don't have witches. I have family.
Yes!
Carl wins the
Carl can go to hell.
Congratulations, Carl. You are the viewer of the week. Thank you.
Carl, you win the no prize.
Piss me off.
We took the no prize from Marvel and we're giving it to you.
You know what, Jason? I'm going to interject something that we forgot to put in the news, actually, from last week, since we're talking about books in a series. American Gods.
Oh, yes.
This is something we actually forgot to put in the news last week. After the 2nd episode, American Gods has been renewed for a season 2.
Jeez.
That's the magic of Orlando Jones.
Oh God, yes.
Y'all don't know.
No, we cannot say that in front of. No, it's his dialogue at the beginning of the episode was just great. I mean, the whole series for me. I mean, we're 2 episodes in, three episodes.
4.
He threw her off the
What?
ship.
No.
Don't say stuff like that.
Hold on.
3.
No, we're 3.
We're 3?
We're 3.
3 episodes.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I just wish we were on 4 because I need it right now. Like I need.
So I guess we're starting to move into our TV. We're starting to move into our TV talk. I guess another TV series that I'm watching lately, and it's sad because it ends this week, is the last episode of the season 5 of Samurai Jack. And if you haven't been keeping up with it, it's really good. It's really, really good.
Never watched 1 episode.
It's really good. No,
I can't let my kids watch this one though, which is disappointing. They cannot watch this one.
Too violent?
It's basically like Janity Tartakovsky has basically said, okay, you're older now. We're going to get a little bit rougher here. I mean, like the first episode...
Old Man Logan. Kind of.
It's got actual blood and some... it's just not much. It's nothing that a kid could watch without some supervised, explaining or whatever. What I really like it, though, I hate that this is the last episode this Saturday, and... it's been a good build-up. It almost went too fast. And can I get a season 6, please? That's all.
Now, here's my question, because I haven't watched it yet because I'm nervous to watch it.
AdultSwim.com?
I've heard a lot of good stuff about it, but is the storytelling the same from the original? So
Yes.
So it's mostly action, very little dialogue.
This is still Janity's work, yes. The dialogue that is in there is very good. Phil Lamar has just brought the character back to life. The new guy who's Aku's voice, I'm okay with. I mean, he doesn't sound like Mako did.
Mako.
It can be Mako. No. What? Anyway. Mako. Anyway, he doesn't sound like him. He's taking his own take on it, which I think is for the best.
Yeah.
Let's not try to bring back what Mako did. And I said, Tara Strong as Ashi is great, though. There have been so many like just awesome scenes because she's very naive, but it's just been a good series, and honestly, one more damn show. I hope it's gotten enough support that maybe we'll get a season 6 out of it. So anyway, but otherwise, we have a lot of shows. Hello, Lisa. We have a lot of shows ending their runs this year. In fact, it's more than normal, right, Rob?
No, the number's actually going up. Like I said last night, since 2012, about anywhere between 100 to close to 160 shows are canceled every season. Now we're not watching every single channel out there, like everything on MTV or Discovery or Wii or all that stuff. But all that stuff is getting it's not working, cancel it. Not working, cancel it. So, this year we have 106 shows ending. We're only going to talk about 10 of them, and 4 are kind of lumped into one little area. So,
all right. I see the last one on the list. Anyway. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. You want to lead this one off, or TV is your thing?
Just read down the list.
Okay, so the one I'm probably most broken up about is Two Broke Girls. I like this show, and admittedly, I've kind of stopped watching it, though, so that's maybe why it's getting canceled. I will miss Kat Dennings' lovely figure. Hell, I love her words about, I was going to try being anorexic, but I said, fuck this, I need some bagels. So I love me some Kat Dennings.
While Kat Dennings herself is funny, I actually did not find the show very funny.
So you're just glad it's dead, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm really glad it's dead. Because if I want to look at Kat Dennings' boobs, I can find them on the internet from
I got them on the phone.
red carpets, anything like that. I can appreciate her figure in other venues other than just this show, because it wasn't really that funny, to me anyway.
One of the ones I am sad about that I did like was Blunt Talk with Patrick Stewart. It went 2 seasons, and then Matt told me about that show when we were coming back from, I think, PAX one year, and I binged all of the first season. I thought it was great, and
I only watched about 3 or 4 episodes of the first season, something like that. It is good. I just didn't keep up with watching it, but yeah, it is a good series. I mean, I still need to go through and watch the whole thing, but maybe I'll be sad that it's gone away or whatever. But I mean, it's still gonna be there.
And plus, if he's not doing blunt talk, then he goes and does shit like the Emoji Movie. We need to stop that. It's bad for him. Now, the one I am happy about is Bones. Bones, dead. I hate that fucking show. I'm so glad it's gone.
Wow, I'm actually surprised.
You ever watch Bones?
No.
Then how do you know it's so horrible? Why do you hate it?
I hate it. I just do.
Admittedly, I thought that show was canceled already.
Man, that's like a white person hating you because you black. I don't know nothing about you.
Oh.
I don't know what damn thing about you. But you're black and I hate you.
I still hate Angel. I guess that's
okay. There we go. Now we have a reason.
I hate you, David.
Bones I never watched. I mean, I really don't care because I don't like those procedural type shows. So there was no real interest for it for me, and I'm not too crazy about Emily Deschanel. I like Zoe. That's me.
Well, Conviction, dead. Maybe we get Haley Atwell to go play Peggy Carter again.
We can only
Probably.
Ain't happening.
No, they canceled that. All right, Dr. Ken. Anybody watch that one?
Nope, never watched it, never wanted to.
I actually watched a few episodes. The biggest problem with Dr. Ken was not the fact that it was on Friday nights, but that if you tried to go to any app besides the ABC app, you couldn't find it. Hulu, you couldn't watch episodes on it. That was part of the problem. Not a bad show, but just the way it was handled, the way it was scheduled.
Okay, we had a bunch of time travel shows that were on TV. Give me a second. Not all were time travel, like you would go zooming back and forth through time, but one was Frequency, where a girl talked to her father in the past and helped him solve cases of the Nightingale killer. It was a book, a movie with Jim Caviezel and Dennis Quaid or whoever, making history time after time and timeless. Now, last week, pretty much all those shows were canceled, every single one of them. And I talked about this on Channel Control. And a couple hours later, Timeless was renewed again. Apparently, they got in their time machine, went back in time, talked to somebody, and they said, okay, don't cancel this show. They actually have a time machine. So, Timeless was saved. Another one was Imaginary Mary. Woman who, as a child, she had an imaginary friend. She grew up, their friend went away, and then when problems came back into her life, she couldn't cope, so she brought that imaginary friend back. This show starred Jenna Elfman. If you remember Jenna Elfman from Dharma and Greg and the other shows, I can't remember the names offhand right now, but Jenna Elfman hasn't had a show that went past one season since Dharma and Greg. And as soon as I saw her name attached to this show, much like Brett Harrison and Christian Slater, I knew that shit was going to get canceled by the end of the season. The Odd Couple. I thought The Odd Couple was canceled in the first season. Apparently it went to 3, and now it's done. Who knew?
I know the one everybody was there was a little bit of controversy about, but Last Man Standing. No, it's just because Tim Allen just is not funny anymore.
Well,
I do watch the show in syndication. When I get home from work, pop that TV on, Last Man Standing's on. I may watch a few minutes of it, and yeah, you're right. Tim Allen actually is funny. It was the other people on the show. There was maybe one other person that you could get some laughs out of. Everyone else was
The show wasn't funny.
Yeah.
It doesn't have look, you can put a laugh track on it all you want to, but the silence in the room tells the tale.
Laugh tracks don't make everything funny.
Yep.
TV producers.
One of our superhero shows, Powerless. I don't know how they made it this long. That show should have been canceled after episode 1.
Well, you know, the good point of this is now Marvel can go ahead and make Damage Control.
I don't even know if they're still in development on that.
Please show them how it's done. Make damage control and make it better. That would be speaking of superheroes, one that my children enjoy, and I think Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man, which I actually like. The Ultimate Spider-Man. It wasn't great by any means, but it was entertaining. So I'm kind of sad that that's going away.
Where was that? That was on XD or
Disney XD.
Okay. Yeah,
but they're probably making rooms for Guardians of the Galaxy, which is doing pretty well.
Another one that's out is Scream Queens. The first season, I enjoyed it. It was
the hype
it was
on this
just stupid enough for me to keep watching it. By the second season, first episode, when they explain like all the same characters in the same situation, just this killer's gone, so we're all going to move from here to here and continue. That was the point I was like, okay, yeah, no. They should have just done an entirely different story, found new girls, whatever. You can keep Jamie Lee Curtis in there. Because Jamie Lee Curtis, fine. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah.
Why'd you put the O'Reilly factor in here? Of course it's getting canceled. He ain't there no more. He got fired.
I just put that in there for you. I was like, O'Reilly factor? Jason, have fun with this one, so go right ahead.
Well, it's hard just to express, not to just express joy that, I covered 3 wars with a pen. Fuck you. You ain't got a job. That's for blocking me on Twitter, motherfucker. Anyway. We got the other side. Nancy Grace is canceled, which kind of happy about that too, because if it had a hashtag, Nancy don't give a shit about it. So anyway. What else do we have here? Orphan Black. I was kind of surprised. That show came strong and then just dropped off.
I powered through the first season of it, and by the end of the first season, I was kind of, I don't know. I mean, the whole premise behind it was great. I loved it. I was like, okay, this is going to be a good show. BBC, I like shows from BBC. And it died quickly for me.
Now, the one I'm sad about here, regular show.
Who?
Regular show.
On a
but
haven't they already played their last episode, though?
Yeah. They had a proper finale for that and everything.
Okay.
That was a great show.
Yes, I think that's 8 seasons. Wow, 8 seasons of regular show. Anyway, isn't Adventure Time ending this year?
Next year.
I haven't looked into that.
I think it's next year, yeah.
Somebody in the chat, is it next year or what? Anyway, Prison Break, which they canceled and brought back, and it made it 1 season, and then
canceled again.
Yep. To kind of give you a quick side on the Prison Break, they're doing kind of like what they did with X-Files, where they're saying, okay, well, let's see how the ratings look, and we might bring it back for another series sometime down the road. So, technically cancel, but maybe come back again.
Oh, God, Son of Zorn.
Ah!
I thought that was gone already.
I did, too.
Oh, it's off the air. I don't know how many episodes they had. It might have been 6 or 8 or something like that. But yeah, I saw the first episode and I was like, nope, this one is not going to last, and it certainly did not.
I'm surprised the Vampire Diaries is on this list. I thought that show would just go on forever and ever.
Oh no, they had to get rid of that one. I mean, it was time.
Wait, I thought that. It was in its last season.
Yeah, that's one that Karen watched, and she told me that even like the season before it was just like, it's time for it to end.
I had your number wrong. It's 106, not 160. I thought you said 160. Yeah. Okay.
No, that's the most shows in a season that was ever canceled.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What year did that culling happen?
That was, I think, 2014 to 2015 season.
Jeez.
160 shows. Dead.
Well, okay. So that was the big, everybody's got to die now, but some surprising shows got re-up. We'll see how much longer they go. But, okay. But on to some video game news, because I've been playing the crap out of Injustice 2. If anybody in the chat is playing Injustice 2, you can find me on PlayStation 4 at JasonTheX1. It's a great game, but the thing about this game is that the first Injustice had such a great story. Like, it's a fighting game. I actually find the fighting kind of clunky, whereas I come from more of a Street Fighter world. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit clunky in comparison, but the story, if you take all of the fighting out of Injustice, you have a 3-hour Justice League movie. And it's good. It's good. It's
Okay.
probably better than the one that's coming out's going to be.
I played the first Injustice and I did not finish it because I'm not really big on fighters anymore. Yeah, back in the day I was all about Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, but lately, no. And you are right. The controls are a bit clunky for this game.
It's almost Mortal Kombat, but a little bit worse. I like Street Fighter. Street Fighter is very smooth, but that's another thing. The graphics on this game, however, are gorgeous. They are beautiful.
Yes,
The faces in this game are creepily good. Like, I will show you some.
How does my baby look?
Which baby is that?
Well, actually, I have 2 babies.
Which one?
Nightwing?
He dead. He dead. He dead. He dead.
What?
Oh, Damien kills him.
Thank you.
Yes, that little shit.
Thank you for spoilers.
They've covered that in the comic books. That's not spoiler. That's been covered in the comic. They have an Injustice comic that's been running for 3 years now, right? Because the first Injustice game came out like 3 years ago, and they've had a continuous storyline going. But they reveal how some of this stuff happened, and yes, Nightwing is deceased. He hit his head and died. It's very sad. Very sad. But as far as the story for this game, it's not. It feels a little forced at times, but the story is good. However, it goes just as quickly as the last one did. If you play it like I do and just sit down and power through it all. Now, the fighters, you'll definitely find your style with each character. I can already tell you some of the characters I just fucking hate fighting with, that you're forced to fight with through the storyline. And surprising, my 2 best characters are Aquaman and Batman. I want to die.
Hey, don't diss on Aquaman. He's
one
fantastic.
person everybody hates, and the other one you hate.
Oh, what? I hate both of them. Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman. Everybody hates Aquaman.
I don't hate him. I stomped your ass with Aquaman.
And I hate Batman.
Search your feelings. You know you hate him.
The cheapest character on the game that I have had the most trouble with, one person, is probably Supergirl. She's very good, but she is cheap as shit. It's bad. It's bad. But overall, the storylines is good. Not as good as the first one, because we've kind of already seen this. Superman is such a dick in this, and I actually like him more in this game because he's the Superman that I always wanted him to be. I know that sounds horrible.
This is not the.
This is the continuation of Injustice.
Okay. I was
Basically
thinking like the Forever Evil, that comic, the
No,
Superman,
it's not that. No, it's
Superman
not
from that one. Okay, this is
If
completely.
you played the first Injustice game,
I played the first. I didn't finish it. No,
you
I did not finish it.
Well, you know the storyline, right? They ended up. It's not spoilers. The game's been out for years. Shut up. They imprison Superman, and then Brainiac comes and threatens the planet, and kind of forms a new kind of Injustice League. And some of these former foes, they have to unite to stop Brainiac, and things are still fucked up though. None of these people are perfect, and I really like the story. The fighter feels a little bit clunky. I'll give it that. Overall, I'll give the game maybe a 7.
Okay. Now
it doesn't have any, unless you're playing with somebody else. It doesn't have much replayability. Yeah, I want to go back through and get the other ending because there are separate endings for the game. So.
Now, are you like an experienced fighter where you do the moves, or are you like me, a button masher?
Oh, I do the moves.
Oh, you do moves, okay.
Which you're going to find out. Because a while ago in the chat, our intern, Ricardo, who needs to shut his mouth when he is told and know his place, refused to. So therefore, I challenged him to a duel. His first pick was swords for some reason, which would have been very stupid.
No, that was your pick.
No, that was
that was
his
his
pick.
pick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because the
I
rules
had
of
to
a duel,
talk him out of that one.
I believe your words were, wait, what? No. Now, he decided that, okay, since I would kill him with sword, and that's technically illegal, I looked it up, it is illegal for me to kill him. We decided we were going to play a game of Injustice, but because we didn't promote it well enough, Matt figured, let's have a big old-fashioned tournament. So we are set up brackets, and we're going to...
Yeah, so we didn't promote the fight between him and Ricardo enough, properly, whatever.
Right.
They did get online, they threw some stuff back and forth. People saw it and commented on it. Jason made a video, and Ricardo didn't do anything else after that. I think he commented on it, a little back and forth, but nothing much there. So, because we didn't have enough traction on this whole duel thing between him and Ricardo, let's do a tournament and not promote shit.
We're promoting it now.
He's got a point.
This is called promotion.
And this is less promotion than was done for the duel.
So what we're going to be doing is a series of videos on our YouTube channel, and it will be the individual matches, the two fighters, and somebody commenting, of course. The first fighters, at least my first bracket, will be against him.
This fight is bullshit.
What, do you want to go against me again instead?
I would much rather face you.
Why?
Because
I got a chance.
Excuse you?
I've been practicing this time.
And also the smack talk that I'm going to lay down will be rated Deadpool, probably.
I'm going to need a table to flip.
So, you're my first challenger. Who's your first challenge?
I haven't had a chance to look at the
You haven't
bracket.
looked at the brackets? Oh.
You guys post all this stuff when I'm at work.
Do we have the brackets anywhere accessible real quick? But anyway.
No, not that I know of.
Well, the first match is going to... And since we couldn't find an eighth, joining us will be Ricardo's lovely girlfriend, Cassandra, right?
Yes.
Cassandra's not his girlfriend.
Oh, sorry, not Cassandra.
He said it. Don't blame me for nothing.
I don't know the girl's name.
Chelsea, kill him.
Chelsea, that's it, Chelsea. I knew that.
Wait, is Cassandra joining us or Chelsea?
Chelsea's joining.
Cassandra's joining us.
Oh, Cassandra's
for the game. Yeah, Cassandra's joining for the game.
Oh, okay, sorry. That's why I got mixed up. Anyway, so that'll be our guest beatdown person. I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna win it all and beat everybody.
You can be wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's my prediction. Chris, who are you going up against?
I think I'm taking out that BC guy.
Oh, please remove him first. I just can't. Look, if there's anybody I want to lose, it's BC.
Is this gonna be like? It's gonna be our own version of Bounty Gate here? So he's putting a price on his head.
If it's anybody in this world that I hate, it's BC. I don't even know him, and I hate his guts.
I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and only you. BC's actually jumped online and started.
Yeah, he started playing people, just random people online. He said he had someone rage quit on him last night. So
I've got the brackets. I have the brackets. I was able to go through our chat here and find it. So, of course, who put these fucking names in here?
Matt, probably.
The round one will consist of Jason the X and Rob the Rob. Cassandra the Mysterious versus Matt the Coach. Ricardo the Intern versus Cora the Kawaii. Oh, God. I knew she was going to do that. And the next one will be BC the Jackass versus Chris the Professor. So that will move into single elimination tournaments and, to finals to see who wins. It will be me. It will be me. Go ahead and vote on the Facebook page who you think is going to win the tournament. I will make a poll because you can do that on there now. Who do they expect to win in the Injustice tournament? So the safe bet is me. The punishment, I'm thinking, I have found some really horrible fucking movies on Hulu and Netflix. And I think making someone watch Dracula 3000 and live tweet about it would be punishment enough because I powered through this shithouse movie.
I hope I lose because I used to own Dracula 3000.
Oh, God.
I like that movie.
I
will gladly. I will watch it anyway and live tweet that shit.
Fucking Coolio. And Tiny Lister in it. And who's the Playboy Playmate that's in there? She's so bad.
Oh, I can't remember who that. I remember that Omar Epps was in it. That's about it.
And Casper Van Dien.
Well, he's in everything.
He's in every low budget thing.
He's like Eric Roberts now.
You had Starship Troopers, bro.
That was it. After that, you
should have played Green Lantern. Oh, wait, no, Jason,
no. Actually, you probably should have.
I don't know. It probably would have been something. Anyway, so yeah, expect like I said, Team Jason. Hashtag Team Jason the X. I'm waiting for your button pressing match with freaking Ricardo, which is going to be awesome, I think. But look for the individual videos to be uploaded to the channel. We'll post the rankings on Facebook and keep you updated with who's winning. But, you know, it'll be me. I'm talking shit because I'm going to win. Mm-hmm. But first blood will be Rob. You will be destroyed. It'll be an honorable death.
I need to get some practice in.
Oh,
I've never played this game before.
Oh,
Same here.
It's funny because we're recording our match tonight. I saw you. We're friends on PlayStation 4. I saw you playing Injustice 1.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't playing nothing last night. You got some video of me playing last night?
Oh, okay. I'll just believe my lying eyes. I'm sorry. Because I'm playing, and I kind of.
Hey, you drink a lot. I don't know. You might be seeing shit.
What are my friends doing? There's a Nosley playing Battleborn. There's wanting other people to play with her, and that's why I bought Battleborn. And there's Rob playing this. I'm like, that's right. I feel like the Undertaker fighting Shane McMahon. I've been training. I've been putting my characters, and none of it's gonna matter.
Hey, this game got Green Lantern in it?
Yes.
Not Green Lantern. Green Arrow.
Absolutely.
Good.
No.
What?
No.
What do you mean no?
I'm going to pick the most powerful character in the game to fight you with Green Lantern. I'm going to play Superman when you play as Green Arrow. Just because fuck Green Arrow.
I will be Aquaman.
I have arrows. Oh, I've got, laser vision, ice breath, super speed, super strength, and flight. You're dead.
What good is all of that if you're not in the sun,
but
though?
It's the game.
Huh? Whatever. It's just, no, ain't gonna happen.
What if Green Arrow is green because he has kryptonite?
I hope you eliminate it immediately. I hope for some reason Ricardo just gets a lucky punch and your character all their life just goes away. Just to see you go, oh, I'm going to rig her game.
Who's No Earth said a while ago, stop picking on her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not picking on, what?
Thank you, No Earth. Or, actually, no, you said your name was Eagle? Thank you, Eagle.
Yes, Eagle draws great comics. We've talked to him at North Texas Comic Book Show.
Yeah, he's the one that asked about the famous monsters, and
he's going to be there.
He will be there also, so we can.
So we will be there next weekend as well. We're getting towards the end of the show. Like I said, we will be at Famous Monsters Convention at the Sheraton Hotel next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Looks to be a good con.
Wait, when is this?
Next weekend.
Oh, okay.
Why? Not like this weekend.
I was like, this weekend? Yeah, that shit ain't happening. It's Cameron's birthday.
No, it ain't happening. No, next weekend. It looks to be a pretty good event. Of course, look for more announcements on us going to San Diego Comic-Con. There'll be lots of interviews and stuff off of that because there always are. It's sad we're not all going as a team, but it'll be great. Other than that, we're waiting for word on things like A-Con. I was looking at Chris because he's over there. So
Well,
anyway,
even if the whole team will not be at A-Con, I will be at A-Con at the Nighthawk Armory booth selling foam weapons.
I love that booth.
Please come by and see us, and I will be there on Friday and Sunday if you want to come say hi.
One of the best videos we ever did that weekend.
And you can also buy a sword. Remember, if you come by our booth, we beg you to play with our toys.
Phrasing.
Don't give a shit. Do you know how many people on the con floor we're the only booth that asks you and mandates that you play with our toys? Do you know how many people turn their heads because they think we're selling dirty shit? Do you know how many people come over to the table and actually start playing with the swords and the stakes and all that shit and end up buying stuff?
Will you be dressed as a busty handmaiden again this year?
Yes, I will, because it is a requirement.
She said that with so much conviction. Anyway,
Actually, I'm going to be a busty pirate
Who's
this
the
year.
guy that runs that booth?
His name is Olin Knight.
Olin Knight. Okay.
yeah, we had a great interview with that guy.
Let's give him a shout
I remember you guys.
Nighthawk
Sword
Armory,
fighting.
guys. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is the end of the show. Make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe. Make sure you go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/SCNS Live. Like us there. And follow us on Twitter at SCNS Live. Cora, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Corodono, K-O-R-O-D-O-N-O, or you can find me on Twitter at Hawksperch.
Rob, where can they find you?
You find me at Entropy1, NTROPI1 on Twitter, and if you find me there, you can find me other places.
And go check out Channel Control on YouTube as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I do a show now with BC and Matt where we talk about TV once a week, and we'll be talking about more TV this weekend. So maybe.
Chris, where can they find you?
They can find. Oh, I gotta get on the mic. They can find me on the Twitters at Professor Gamer K, amazing Professor K, and also just look for me. I go by one of those Professor K names. I'm there.
And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at JasonTheX. And I'm surprised we got through the show without any of you guys doing that happy birthday bullshit. That's awesome.
That's right.
It's too late now. Now we have to go, guys. It's been a great show. Thank you for joining us.
Hold on. We're not done
join
yet.
us next week.
Happy birthday.
From me.
Oh, wait. I will show this off.
From Rob.
Can you go to my camera real quick?
Oh, you're just going to interrupt me like that?
Friends, go ahead.
No, go ahead, because when I'm done, the show's done.
Okay, then. I didn't want to show this off.
I can't see it very well.
Can you go to that one?
Let's go to that one. I'm trying to see it.
Can you get it there? Okay, do you want to go to this close camera here?
Yeah, let's try that one. Let's go to Jason Kim there.
So-
Oh, yes, that looks much better.
Cora drew me a couple years ago as a boozy robotic bunny for some reason.
You weren't a robotic bunny. You were just
you were
just a boozy bunny.
So now I'm a boozy bunny again on this lovely piece of artwork here. Yeah, just thought I should show that off. Thank you, Cora.
You're welcome.
You want to end the show for us now?
Yes, I do.
Go right ahead.
For Chris. For Cora.
Yeah.
For Rob.
Yeah.
For Jason, the ex-wife.
Ooh.
That's good.
It doesn't count if I do it.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
She said one that Matt's used before. That means it's over, right?
No,
I believe that was the game. As soon as somebody reuses the same one, it's over.
I don't remember those.
Per the rules,
I
if
actually
she
also don't
uses
remember
it,
him using that one.
that's okay.
I'm going to check the
The
bylaws
game
on that
continues.
Regardless, it probably doesn't count because I said it anyway. I'm not Matt. Nice try, though.
one. In the show.
From all of us here at SCNS Live, keep on nerding.
Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date on all of our content.